Mr. Lewis, I'm Detective Kane with Thomasville PD. Thank you for coming in today.
Yes, sir.
First off, I want you to know that you're not under arrest. We just asked you to come in to answer some questions. You're free to leave at any time you want. I did want to read you your rights first off, just so you understand. You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to speak to me if you don't wish to. You have the right to an attorney at any point in time, if you'd like one. Like I said, you're not under arrest. I just like people to know their rights. You understand your rights, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, first off, I want to ask you how you been.
Could be much better, but
All right.
doing all right.
All right. Family's well?
So far.
All right. Good deal. Well, the reason I've asked you to come in today is I'm investigating a burglary at the Thomasville Jewelry Store about a month ago on March the 9th. And I just had some questions for you. I was going to ask you, where were you on March the 9th? Do you remember that day?
Well, I went and joined some friends of mine at one of the bars there in Thomasville.
About what time did you go to the bar?
Oh, I'd say it's probably around 8 or so.
Okay, about 8 o'clock. What were you doing at the bar?
Well, college basketball tournament was going on, and
Right. Who's your favorite team?
Oh well, Jacksonville State Gamecocks. So.
The Jacksonville State. Good. Did
Yeah.
they win that night?
Unfortunately, no, they didn't. They got knocked out of the second round. It was the second round of conference tournament, and unfortunately, they got knocked out of it.
Okay. All right. About what time did you say again that you got to the bar that night?
Probably around 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Memory serves me correct.
Did you have alcohol, I'm assuming? About how much? Do you remember?
Not really, not right off the top of my head.
Okay. Well, tell me, about what time did you leave the bar that night?
I don't even remember. I blacked out.
You blacked out?
I did.
Okay, so you don't remember what time you left? Okay. All right. The next day, do you remember anything about getting home that day after you woke up the next day? Do you remember anything?
No, I just woke up.
Okay. Well, I was going to ask you about your hand. You look like you've done some damage to it. What happened there?
Truthfully, I can't tell you.
You don't know? You don't know what happened to your hand?
Don't know.
Okay. About how long has your hand been that way?
I guess about a month now.
About a month? Okay. Did you ever go to the hospital to have that hand looked at?
Eventually, yes.
You did go?
I
did. You remember what day you went to the hospital?
I don't remember the specific day.
Okay.
No, but
okay.
I just know I tried to do some doctoring myself and just
it didn't work out.
It didn't work out. I'm not a licensed doctor.
That's okay. That's all right. Well, as long as you're well, that's the important thing. What do you do for a living?
Well, I was an accountant for a local firm, just a few miles north of Thomas in the county next over, and just happened to walk in one day and found all my stuff was boxed up, and
so they fired you.
Sent me on my way. Yeah,
they fired you. Yeah, was it layoffs, cutbacks?
Truthfully, I don't know. I asked the question when I was getting ready. When I walked in, they would never give me an answer.
Okay. All right.
So I really don't know.
Well, let me tell you about the robbery that we're investigating. There's some jewelry missing, and there's specifically a ring. It's valued around $20,000, and we're trying to find the ring, and we found some blood and fingerprints at the scene. Would you happen to know anything about that? Do you you know where the Thomas Jewelry Store is, correct?
Yes.
Okay, down there on Main Street.
Right.
100 Main Street.
Right.
When was the last time you were by 100 Main Street? Do you recall?
Oh, it's been quite some time that I can remember.
Okay. Well, the thing about this is we're trying to recover this ring because it's very expensive, and of course the jewelry store owner wants it back. So, do you have any information that might could help us? Who might be responsible for it? You heard anything through your social community?
Can't say that I have.
Nobody that's helped you out. Okay.
No.
All right. What do you think should happen to a person that gets caught for this?
Well, I mean, they ought to serve some time, I believe.
Do they? Okay. Well, what if I told you that that it's your blood and fingerprints that are there on the scene? We believe that from the fingerprints you have on file, we've matched them to the countertops and the glass there at the scene at the jewelry store, and we also have made a blood match to you. We've subpoenaed your medical records from the hospital. Turns out that you were at the hospital the night of March the 9th, around 2 a.m. or after 2 a.m. And that's where we believe that your hand was hurt. Do you recall now ever finding or locating a ring, a diamond ring at all?
As a matter of fact, when I was searching through my pockets, I guess a day or two after, I did find a ring in there. I don't know how it got there.
You don't know how it got there? So you
no,
don't
sir.
remember it all?
No.
Do you black out often when you get drunk? You do? Don't remember
Occasionally.
anything?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Lewis, give me just a few minutes, and I'll be right back with you, okay?
Yes, sir.